All right, hey everyone at home, hope you guys are enjoying time with the family and you guys are keeping nice and safe. All right, it's Coach Jake here, and today we're going to be working on a little warm-up to get us started for the practice session. All right, so what you're going to want is you're going to either find yourself a nice hill or find yourself a wall or a parent or sibling to work with. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to keep the ball on the floor to start, and I just want you to do a nice little one-touch passes against the wall or a parent, anybody that can help you really, just like this. Right, ball comes out, back to you, nice one-touch passes. Try to switch your feet, right? Bounce it off, just like that, right? For the second one, we're gonna try to wanna bring the ball into the air now, right? So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna drop the ball right in front of you, inside of the foot, try to tap it forward, right to the wall or parent or whoever is standing in front of you, right? So you're gonna wanna aim it right at the wall, get it forward, come back and catch it right in your hands, just like that, all right? So drop, kick forward, right? Try to get it to bounce in the air, rolls on the floor, that's okay, right? Bounce it off, come back, catch it up, maybe even switch feet a bit, right? Just like that, right? Now you can also switch it up a bit and you can use the top of your foot, right? Just like that, right? Nice little volley forward, drop, kick forward, let it come down, nice catch, right? Drop, kick forward, let it come down, nice catch. Same thing, make sure you are switching your feet. Now this time we were using our laces, right? So you want to make sure your toe is facing downwards, just like that, knee up, following through, ball on the floor. And I want you to see if you can get a nice little chip up onto the wall or the parent, whoever is helping you, right? See if you come up, nice little chip into the wall, just like that, right? Ball on the floor again, right? Come up, nice little chip into the wall, just like that. Hey guys, so moving on to our next part, we're going to be working on fundamentals or a little bit of ball manipulation, right? So this part of the session is going to be about 15 minutes long. We're going to be working with the same red square that we had from our warm-up, but this time we're going to be starting on one side of it so that way we can go down and back, all right? So starting off with a simple move that we already know, we're going to be working with tick-tocks, all right? So what you're going to do is you're going to start at one end, perform tick-tocks all the way down, make sure your head is up. Once you get to the end, quick step over, turn around, and you're back to doing tick-tocks all the way back to the end. Once you get back here, same thing, quick step over, back to doing tick-tocks, right? All the way down and back, step over, tick-tocks, head up, shoulders straight, right? And you're gonna wanna do this for about 30 seconds, right? After 30 seconds, make sure you take a little break in between. Try to get in at least 3 to 4 sets of tick-tocks. Moving on to our next one, we're gonna be doing a little bit of under the foot or bottom of the foot control. So you're gonna start by facing sideways. All right, make sure your body's facing straight the whole entire time. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put your foot on top of the ball. We're gonna start with our right foot because this is where we're facing, all right? So all you're gonna do is you're gonna roll the ball down all the way just like this. Once you get here, you're gonna stop it just like this. Foot down, switch over to your left, all the way back over here, all right? Same thing, stop, foot down, and you're back to the right foot, right? Stop, foot down, back to the left, all right? Same thing, 30-second interval, try to fit in 3 to 4 sets, right? Make sure when you're doing this that your shoulders are straight. For the third one, we're gonna be doing a little of pushing the ball, but instead we're on top of the foot, we're gonna be using the bottom of our foot, right? So you're gonna wanna have smaller touches. You wanna be on your toes for the most part, right? Down and back, so watch. Foot is on top of the ball. You wanna use the very top of the bottom of your foot, right here, just like this, and you're gonna roll the ball forward with small touches just like this. All right, once you get here, foot on top, quick turn, small touches all the way back down. All right, one more time, stop. Maybe even switch to your left foot, right? All the way down, just like that. Stop, step over, quick turn, head up the whole time, shoulders straight, rolling the ball all the way down. And for the last one for fundamentals, same format, except this time you're gonna be going backwards, all right? So you guys already know it, kind of like the pullback, except this time it's a little more constant, all right? So start with your right foot, ball here, just simply small pullbacks all the way here. It's okay if the ball stops from time to time. Rest it here, switch around, maybe even switch to your left foot on the way back. Whoop. There you go, just like this. Stop it here, step over, switch back to your right, just like this. Nice pullbacks all the way down. Make sure you're consistent with going backwards, small steps, just like that, right? So that was it for fundamentals. We had started off with our tick-tocks, then we had moving sideways with the ball back and forth. Make sure you're switching from right to left. Same thing when you're pushing the ball forward, right? make sure you're switching from left to right. And when you're pulling the ball back, you want to make sure you're switching feet from down and back, right? Try to fit in 3 to 4 sets of each one, 30-second intervals. Make sure you're resting in between each one. All right, moving on, we're going to be working on the technical portion of the session now, and this is going to be focused on dribbling. All right, so same square setup as normal. We're going to start with the ball right here in this bottom right corner. I'm going to go ahead and jog through the setup so you guys can see it without a ball. So what you want to do is you want to start in the bottom right cone right here. What you're going to do is you're going to jog forward just like this, around this top cone right here, quickly cut back over here, back to the bottom left cone. Once you get here, straight back up again. Once you get here, diagonal back to the start cone. So there's 3 ways that we can turn with the ball. We can use the inside of our foot, right? We can use the outside of our foot, and we can also use the bottom of our foot, right? So to start, I'm going to demonstrate what it can look like from using the inside of your foot. So you can start dribbling straight forward just like this. Once you get around the red cone right here, you can use the inside of the foot cut, just like this, chop it back, right? And then your back way this way, right? Once you get here, same thing around the cone, inside foot, chop just like that, and you're back this way. All right, one more time, around the cone, chop back, back to the start point, right? Very important when you're doing your chop, make sure that you get across the cone, right? So you want to go all the way forward, make sure this ball is across this cone. Once it's over here, right, you step forward, cut back just like that, and you're off diagonal to the other cone. So after you do a set or 2, or if you do it after a while, make sure you take a break in between, so that way you're consistent with your 100% energy around the whole box, right? Moving on to the outside of the foot. For the outside of the foot, same concept, except this time, we're just going to use the outside of the foot, right? So dribble up to the top here, but now since we want to cut this way, and we're using the outside of the foot, we're going to have to use our left foot here. Remember, the ball has to be in front of the cone. Step forward, cut back just like that, and you're down dribbling diagonally, right? Now we want to cut to the right, but we're using the outside of our foot, so we're going to have to use our right foot here, ball across, right? Cut back just like this. Same thing, we want to cut diagonally to the right, so we have to use our right foot forward, cut diagonally just like that, and you're dribbling back here to the start. Now, you can switch it up a bit, especially with the outside of the foot, if you want to incorporate some of the moves we know. You can even do something like a step over, right? Ball goes over, right? Quick step over, outside of the foot, just like that, right? I'll do it over here, right? Ball goes over, quick step over, outside of the foot, just like that, sharp cut. One more time, right? Ball goes over, step over, quick cut back, just like that, right? Now, for the last one, the third part, we're going to be using the bottom of our foot. Now this one's going to be a little more challenging because it's tight corner turns and we have to go more backwards than we will sideways, right? So what you want to do to start is you want to bring yourself up to the first cone just like we have been doing. Once you get here, you want to make sure the ball, like normal, is across the line. You want to make sure you're over the cone like this, foot on top just like that, and pull back towards the cone you want to go to, right? Once you get here, same thing, over, pull back towards the cone you want to go to. Right, it might be a little easier to use your dominant foot the whole time here because you're only pulling it backwards, but make sure you switch it up from time to time, right? You want to make sure you use your right and your left foot. So we're going down here, right? Past the cone, left foot, pull back, and we're back over here, right? Same thing here, left foot, pull back, around the cone, left foot, pull back, and we're back to the start. All right, guys, so moving on to the practice portion of the session. What we're going to be working on today is a bit of self-ball control, right? Which means you guys are going to stay inside of the red square this time. All right, we're going to start with the top of the foot, just like that. You're going to want to throw the ball up a little over your head, right? Watch it come down. Nice touch, right? All right, one more time. Little toss over your head, comes down. Little touch just like that. All right, so the next one, inside the foot. You want to try to make your foot as equal to a plate as possible, right? So which means you want to bring your foot up sideways. Try to make it straight, comes up, nice little touch. Make sure that toss goes a little over your head, right, comes down, nice inside the foot. When you're doing these, make sure you are switching from your right to your left, right, so that way you can learn to control the ball from whether it's coming from the left side of your body or the right side of your body. Third one, right, your thigh. Right? So you want to bring your thigh right around here, make sure it's nice and straight. To make sure you know that your foot is nice and straight, right, you want to make sure that the bottom of your foot here is also flat, right, as if you're stepping onto a stool, okay? So the ball comes up, right, nice thigh, down right in front of you, right? Same thing, comes up, right? Little touch right in front of you, just like that. All right, now the last one. This is probably gonna be a little more difficult for most of you, but it's gonna be using your chest, all right? Toss the ball in the air, comes up, chest, right, ball comes up. That is gonna be the practice session. Remember, I want you guys to try to get at least 30 successful touches for each portion. Top of the foot, inside the foot, thigh, and chest. You guys can practice, do your best. Try to throw it a little above your head so it's a little challenging. If it's a little easy for you, you can also throw it up a little higher so that it can come down with a little more speed, all right? Switch it up, left and right foot. You guys do your best. All right, hey guys, so this is our last portion of the session. We're gonna be working a bit on some physical or fitness. All right, so what you're gonna wanna set up is you're gonna have your same 4 cones that you use for the square, but you're gonna set them up to look like a lowercase I, okay? You're gonna have 3 cones right here. You can make them about 1 foot apart, right? Just like that. And you're gonna have this last cone, right, a little farther down, so that way we can have room to sprint. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna start right here. I want you to do quick shuffle side to side. Make sure you're going all the way out over here and all the way out over here when you do these, all right? So like this, come over here, quick shuffle side to side. Once you get out here, quick sprint forward all the way through, all right? Now, you're gonna wanna make sure that you run all the way through the cone. Don't slow down before you get to the cone. You can slow down right after you pass the cone, but you wanna sprint through all the way down. You guys can go ahead and do that for about 5 minutes. Break it up into 1 minute short bursts. All right, 1 minute quickly, as many times as you can. Take a break, do that about 5 times, all right? Now, for the second one, you're gonna be starting here facing this way now, right? Instead of shuffling side to side, you're gonna be shuffling back and forward, all right? So you're gonna start on the outside of this cone right here, go forward, come side, come back, come side, come forward, come side, and you're off again, right? All the way down the cone. Now you can switch it up and you can also face the other way like this, right? Start here, come forward, back, side, up, side, and you're off, right? Nice and quick. Make sure it's full of speed, right? Same thing. Break that one up into about 1 minute sections. Make sure you take a break in between. Try to get in as many as you can in that 1 minute, right? Now, for the very last one, what you're gonna do is you're gonna start this way, facing back forward to the long cone, and you're gonna give me hop, back, right? So one more time, hop, back, right? Once you get back here, you're gonna do hop, hop, back, back, and then you're gonna complete it all the way, right? Hop, hop, hop. Once you get here, what I want you to do is quickly turn around, and you're gonna backpedal all the way past the cone. 1 minute intervals, try to get in as many as you can. All right, you're gonna start facing backwards, just like this. All right, now for a parent, sibling, anybody, once they clap their hands and say go, all you're gonna do is you're gonna sprint up, touch this cone, come back to the second cone, right? Turn quick, touch the cone, come back to the top one, come back, touch the cone, and sprint all the way through. So that is gonna be it for the physical and fitness section of the practice.